The main difference I would find between streaming live using OBS on a laptop versus streaming live on the Xbox is kind of drawing with a stylus versus drawing with a mouse. You can do art on both, but it's kind of like, what can I produce with a fine tip pen versus a bar of soap? Now, I like how Xbox does have the option of streaming live on it, but it isn't ideal. I would really, really like to see a lot of updates on that, and I am considering doing a bit of research and figuring out how to make my Xbox live streams look a little bit more professional. And that also includes like aiming the camera in such a way that it doesn't look like I'm just sitting on the edge of my bed. Anyway, without further ado, to those of you in the chat who have been waiting for me to get to the point of this particular episode, yes, I will be working on the Overwatch crew. So this is the Mercy that I worked on a couple of weeks ago, and now we're moving on to the next one on the big list. Hang on. And the big list is right here. Cool. Alright, so next on the list, if anyone is keen on picking a hero in the chat that they'd like me to work on next, I'd just like to do a quick rundown of who I've already worked on so far. I have worked on Tracer, I have worked on Widowmaker, I've worked on Reaper, I have done some work on Bridget, oh, I can't remember her name. I've drawn Echo, I've drawn Junkrat, Sombra. As you might have seen earlier, I've also worked on Mercy, Anna, Zarya, and who else? Yeah, I think, and McCree / Cassidy / I think his name's Ryan now, but I haven't been able to tune in and play Overwatch 2, so I can't actually be sure. But those are the ones I've done so far. So if it's okay, I'll just pick one to proceed with. Unless someone wants to jump in and go, ooh, can you work on my favorite hero, please? Because that would like totally make my day. But if there are no takers, then I will go with Ash. So the great thing about sort of doing a zoom in with Procreate is you can get rid of parts of the image that you don't want. without having to cut those pieces off. Now, if you've got a very high amount of workflow, then this skill is both useful and kind of detrimental. But works for me. Okie dokie. So let's find some boba tea. Made it myself. This stuff is amazing. It's like a drink you can chew. Let's see. Okay, let's find some Ash picks for inspiration. Just move that out of the way. Ash from Overwatch. Which is good that, you know, there's sort of representation for all these characters in this game. Because you don't get too many, like, albinos in games. There's albinos in real life. They're an interesting looking bunch, to say the least. I think because they're so rare. Let's see. Oh, hang on. Yeah, that'll do. That's a good picture there. Yeah, I was a big fan of Ash when she was introduced because she's just a very playable character.